I'm still trying to catch myself. But it was a good experience. But I won't, as the song say, I may not go back a Soufriere. I'm not go back.
I wanted to see for myself. I didn't want anybody to tell me what it looks like. So going up there, the company, the camaraderie that we had was really, really enjoyable. It was a day well spent. I won't do it again.
We will go up there into the reef. The motor might want to spend 10 minutes on the sun.
Hello, my name is Kenton Chance of Eyewitness News, and for the last 8 months or so of this year, I've been covering La Soufriere. And today, the 29th of December 2021, I'm finally getting the opportunity to climb the mountain since it last erupted. The last time I climbed La Soufriere was in 2017, so I'm inviting you to join me on this journey. The expedition was led by Fancy resident Charles Stay, a teacher and former cadet who had climbed the volcano since scientists had declared that the eruption had ended.
I don't know the name, but it's edible. And it tastes as those vegetables that are full of vitamins.
Mr. Stay was making the trip with some of his teacher colleagues and villagers from Fancy, and they kindly allowed my wife Samantha and I to join them.
It's easy going up to riverbed. You just follow the track. It's lengthy. Take your time, follow the track. After riverbed, it's going to be an uphill climb until we get to a big rock. When you get to that big rock, that's where the experience comes in, because there are a lot of ditches, sand ditches. Some of them are very deep. You're talking more like up to 20 feet. So if you have somebody who know the track, then you could save some time, and probably that would also be a safety net.
About how long do you anticipate it might take us?
I would say about 1 hour 40 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty short. That's pretty short. The initial part of the trail snakes through bamboo and fern forest. It is important to pace oneself. Appropriate footwear helps to prevent unnerving missteps. After 40 minutes, we made it to Riverbed, the first rest stop. So this area is called Riverbed. It's a prehistoric lava flow that helped to form the La Soufriere volcano. And you can see some relatively deep gullies up to maybe 10 feet in some areas, as this one I'm looking at here. We've been walking for quite a few minutes, maybe 40 minutes or so. Maybe under 40 minutes, and this is where we are.
We want to leave in 10 minutes time.
So this is a spring, or is it a stream? At Riverbed, the flow of water was the subject of some discussion. Charles, which is it? Is it a spring or is it a stream?
Right now it seems.
I want to say it's a spring because this was the ever since.
Sometimes it's
dry.
much stronger.
So is the water drinkable? So did anybody drink it today?
This is where everybody pull the water bottle as if they're empty coming up. So
Why by the other rivers? Look so much to take in and look there. They don't
because here has concrete. Can't you see?
That is why you should extend, because it cannot go down, it can't dig out anything.
Yeah,
You mean the mud flows?
Right.
But it's speed. They come with a speed, so it just.
So there's not a lot of evidence that there were heavy mud flows here. But down in the villages you see it a lot.
Fancy River has extended like from this end to the other end over there.
About how many feet would you estimate it has?
Yeah.
No, in Fancy.
About 40 feet.
About 40
in
feet.
some areas.
But here at this river that is close to the volcano, you're not seeing a lot of evidence of mud flows.
The Moses looks like it's what, like 15.
It was the first time that I was meeting most of the members of the hiking party, but very soon their personalities began to shine through.
Okay, so pause and interview him.
But you don't know what he's talking about? But you don't know what I was asking him about.
You know what? Say, girl, everybody don't agree with Frenchman.
Hello. Frenchman, I experienced 79 eruptions, 71 and 72 on this present one. I have some years behind me, you know.
I could laugh at what
You know that? I have some years behind me. I experienced 4 eruptions. 71, 72 and 79.
And don't listen to this one, you pass it from the house to the yard, you know. They have people.
you stop talking to me.
No, it's Charles interview. Charles interview.
But you said I shouldn't interview him.
No, Charles is the real man. No,
I think the dome started 72 or later.
just I don't know about here. First time I kept coming up here. Don't bother with them, Mr.
Hey,
Charles.
don't hide behind Gary.
No, I'm not being Johnny. I came up my house snacks.
Okay, you can't run anymore.
No, I don't run in.
So let me ask you, what was it? What was the hike up so far? How was it?
Well, it's good. But I find forestry could have done a little more. Like the bamboo that hang over, they could have cut them because sometimes people, you're walking and you don't notice, you might dig out your eye. So forestry could have a little more work.
When was the last time you were up here before today?
Well, I can't remember. Must be donkey years ago.
About how many years, you'd say?
A couple of years because I used to walk up here. I walk up here with Macmillan, with Bill. The first time we built a little tent, a little hut tent, like an umbrella roof. Yeah, we built it there, but now I see they build a different one there.
How long ago was that? Can you remember?
No, I can't remember.
So are you looking forward to reaching the summit?
Yeah. And we used to walk on the road too, but we don't used to put bamboo. We used to use
Logs?
no, like palm, build steps and things. But I see forestry using.
The trunk of the palms?
Yeah, we used to cut them and just build steps go up.
I took advantage of the stop at Riverbed to check up on Samantha. Some German tourists were descending the volcano and told me of their experience. And a Vincentian park ranger told me about the trail, bush medicine, and nature. Mrs. Chance, how are you?
I'm good.
How was the hike? How was the hike so far?
It was good so far, a little challenging, but I made it.
You made it this far?
Yes. Hoping to make to
You think you
finish.
make it all the way?
I'll try.
You'll try. You have something in your hand.
We're from Germany, yeah.
From Germany. Welcome to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. What was it like?
It was not as exhausting as I thought it would be. Just a perfect amount of hiking. Just as it started to get exhausting, we were at the top and we had a nice view. It was a bit cloudy and therefore a little bit chilly, but really worth the effort.
Was it what you thought it would have been?
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you hear anything about the eruption before you came to St. Vincent?
Yes, we did.
What did you hear about?
That there was an eruption.
Okay.
We weren't sure if we were allowed to go here or if it was possible to go up, but we were, yeah.
All right, thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your trip to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Are you guys based here or you just visiting?
We're just visiting.
You're just visiting. Yeah. All right, enjoy all that our country has to offer.
Will do. Thank you.
All right, take care. So do you want to say something to your friends in Germany, maybe in German?
es lohnt sich auf jeden Fall auf der St. Vincent zu kommen. Es ist eine schöne Insel und gerade im Süden sehr, sehr viele schöne Orte zu besuchen. Also kommt auf jeden Fall nach St. Vincent.
Okay, translate this into English.
I was just making an advertisement that all the German friends should come to St. Vincent because it's a beautiful place with all the islands back south as well. So definitely you should come to St. Vincent.
Well, if you want to take my ticket, you have to put it on TV too.
So what's your name, sir?
They call me Butcher,
Butcher.
the man Butcher.
And what do you do, Butcher?
Well, these are very good for coal. These are some trumpet bush and some hunter man. Put them together and you put them in a pan and make tea with them. Throw a little bit of sugar in them.
What bush is this?
This is graveyard.
Graveyard, and it's
Yeah.
good for coal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good for all things. It's good for your nature too.
What's nature?
If you're down, it bring you up.
You mean
If you're down, it bring you up.
You mean if you're feeling depressed?
Yeah.
So what do you do? What kind of work do you do?
Well, yeah. Me just see about the trail. I work up here for 13 years now on the trail.
With the forestry department or
Forestry.
National
Park. So me take care of the trail all the while come right up. 13 years now me do that.
So what was the trail like immediately after the eruption when you just came up for the first time?
Well, the trail was black all over the place. So the guys them from in town with the chains of them come up and help me clear it. And all the step you see going there is what we put in after the Soufriere blow. So we start the Soufriere the road like in June. After the Soufriere blow coming down, right, all the way coming down. So we reach under Jacob Well. So when you reach catch Jacob Well, you depend on your own. But you see some steps chop out, follow these steps and go right up. That guy go no.
So wait, let me ask you something, right? You say those bush, if you're down, they will bring you up. Are you
Yeah.
down or are you up?
Me up right now, cause them here bring me up.
Alright, thank you very much. Enjoy your day.
Alright, sir.
The pressures of the ascent began to set in for some of us between Riverbed and the next stop, Jacob's Well. This leg took me about 1 hour and 45 minutes. The journalist in me could not resist stopping to take videos and photographs of some of the sights on the flanks of the volcano and of the commanding view of the east coast of St. Vincent. These clips give an idea of just how far behind my photography and videography had me at one point. But it seems that at least one member of the group was happy for the slower pace that my work forced me to take.
The wife was skating, man. I saw it with
Because she had to skate.
Skin.
Yes, balance.
regardless what you want to put it. They was there when they draft the
I can't sit your shot.
I wasn't there.
We've been hiking for about 2.5 hours and we are at Jacob's Well. We've been making slower progress than we anticipated. And that has served me well because I was able to take what I hope are some good images of the volcano. So they say we are about, how far are we from the summit? About 30 minutes depending how fast we. Charles, how far are we from the summit? About 30 minutes. You know, that 30 minutes is at your pace, but At the pace we're going, how many minutes do you think it is? An hour?
Maybe 45 minutes.
Maybe 45 minutes, okay. But it's... But it's a really great group of people. It's really a pretty nice day. Up here it's really cloudy, but down on the coast it's nice and sunny. So we see what it's like at the summit. As we prepared to tackle what we were told would be the toughest part of the climb, Mr. Stay, in his usual jovial manner, had a serious caution.
I'm just cautioning.
Everybody that in Jamaica, they blame him bounty killer.
Now when we go up to the summit,
But nobody don't know.
do not go to the very tip. Instead, we'll come around here. It's safer that way because when you get here, it's like a sudden drop, and if especially it's foggy and we don't want you to fall in.
So you don't want him to follow?
Anybody else could fall in, not you.
The 2021 eruption of La Soufriere has completely transformed the 4,000-foot mountain, and we were hiking it a mere 4 weeks after scientists had declared that the eruption had ended. So we are on our final push to the summit of La Soufriere. A very beautiful view of the east coast of St. Vincent there in the background. And just so that you can see who's in the group.
Yeah, when we used to walk all the way to meet the Soufriere plant. But I guess the heat and whatever destroyed because it was a South. Yeah, almost look like Charles, the one that used to be by my old house. It almost look like that.
Right, them thing over there.
Soufriere bush?
No, nothing like that.
It is actually by my old house.
Between man, Miss Pally.
For tea? Where's the unit for tea? Huh?
Now, close to the summit, we could see all around evidence of the violence with which the volcano had erupted. As we continued on our final push to the summit, we came upon this group descending the mountain. The wind was quite a challenge as we attempted to have a conversation.
Chance.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Love your work.
Thanks for trying.
Yes, absolutely.
So what was the climb like for you guys?
Beautiful.
What did it feel like at the top?
Well, you gotta spend some time because the cloud comes in and out. You know, in seconds things change. The colors change, the light changes.
Still, we inched our way to the rim of the volcano. Our team members tried their best to make the way more accessible for the next person. So we are almost at the summit, but we have to negotiate our way very carefully amidst all of these alleys. Some of them are really deep. And this is Samantha here. How is it going, Samantha? It's raining.
It's tired.
We're almost there, so not to worry. At the summit of La Soufriere, the lighting and atmospheric conditions change frequently. However, amidst the fog and water-laden winds, I was able to capture some clear images of the crater. In one area, this pillar of rocks stands as the only vestige of the 1979 dome, which the volcano blew away in the 2021 eruption. La Soufriere, which I had last climbed in 2017, was completely transformed. The time had gone past 3 p.m. and with the strong cold winds laden with moisture beating against us, we decided it was time to descend the volcano. There was little time for photography or videography until we returned to the beginning of the trail shortly after dusk. Okay, so folks, we're finally back.
Friend man, come say something for the last.
What was it like? Okay, so Mr. Stay, you're the one who coordinated the trip, and I want to thank you very much for allowing me to come along. And I know my presence might have been a little bit of an inconvenience at times, but I appreciate your patience. How was it?
It was good, and your presence wasn't any inconvenience. It made it part of the adventure.
I'm happy to hear this.
Yeah, and we appreciated you being there.
Okay.
And these folks, all of us need the adventure, and we need the exercise. I could vouch for that.
But at some points it was really more than an exercise. It was, I mean, some parts were really challenging.
Yeah.
What about you ladies? How was it for you?
Well, me, it's a new experience because I've been coming here since I know myself. And the last time I came to Soufriere was in 2019, right? So coming up here now after the Soufriere, it's amazing but deadly, you know? And when I really look and think, wow, I was wondering, there have to be a God, because for that to happen and the size of that, and we are still alive, we really have to give thanks. But it was what the weight and going up there. I do enjoy it. And thanks for being here with us.
Thanks a lot. And you?
I just wanted to see how the crater look like, and you know, when I got up there, it wowed me. So that was my experience. And then the challenges going from down at the bottom to go up to the summit. Wow, that was really challenging. And
but most of the time you were in front. So.
Yeah, I was in front, but then you know, we have to wait on others. And it was like a teamwork.
There's a chance. I would not do this again.
Where you running going?
But the experience was good.
Oh, you laugh.
Okay. Going up the hill was on the flank of the volcano. It was extremely difficult. But I would not do this. I am happy that I went because I wanted to see for myself. I didn't want anybody to tell me what it looks like. So going up there, the company, the camaraderie that we had was really enjoyable. It was a day well spent. I won't do it again.
So Samantha, you want to say anything?
I'm still trying to catch myself. But it was a good experience. But I won't, as the song say, I may not go back to Soufriere. I'm not go back. But I enjoyed myself. It was a challenge, but I will not go back again. But it was.
Why would you not go back?
It was just draining, and it was also dangerous, and I'm afraid of heights. So that's another issue there. So, but coming down, I was surprised that I wasn't that scared. But going up, it was really scary. Let me see. And then my legs were hurting me a lot. but it was a good experience overall.
And this is Glory John, but she said she doesn't want to say anything. Okay, so there is a gentleman here who entertained us a lot and had a lot to say. And they also said that once the camera is on, that his mouth will close. So tell us, prove them wrong. Prove them wrong.
Well, ask the question so what I can answer.
So what was the experience like?
Well, it was good for the time, you know, because new faces like the teacher, the lady there. But I knew already, so it was good.
It was good?
Yes, it was really nice.
So would you go back?
Yeah, as long as we have a nice day, because I want to see the older one. The old Soufriere, I would like to see that.
So you want to go to the old crater, which is even further away?
Right, I would like to go there.
Wow. So when you were going up, how did you feel? I mean, especially when we got close to the summit and you had all of these gullies and what have you.
Well, I was waiting on the group to come because I don't want to go up and left because I remember you don't know how bad it is. So I was waiting, and after everybody get together now, I started to make a little check for the lady to pass because I don't want the lady to turn over.
And we appreciate that.
Yeah.
And by the way, maybe you'd want to tell the people that, you know, the gentleman Lloyd Ballantyne, the farmer who we've done 2 stories on at Eyewitness News, he's your brother.
Yeah, he's my brother.
And you're also a farmer.
Yes, I'm a farmer.
Are you a better farmer than him?
No, I give him the credit. I always give him that. He's good.
Are you saying that because you're on camera?
No, I always... He's good. He's good. Because the only thing that's showing me is the drinking. I just always tell him that. He can walk.
We're going to talk about that part.
Yeah, but he can walk.
He's a good farmer.
Yeah, he's a good man.
So Mr. C, you say what? Is the first thing you hear him what?
Talk the truth. And you only put in the movie that you run in front with my lady. How are you? But still talk about you were waiting on us.
No, but we were waiting.
Well, that's
but
not
you guys,
not the truth, because we can't really stay along walking slowly. For me especially, that was, and I'm glad I get him to partner with. I get him to partner with, and that makes it even enjoyable.
No,
so
not
you take the faster one.
No, Charles.
That's not how it goes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the same thing I told you this morning. The Bible said, some man thinks so shall he. You're thinking bad about a lady. Right? And a merry heart. A merry heart better than a... Eh?
So you thinking good about her?
Yes.
I might leave you, you might have to walk home.
Okay, so here we are. It's about 6:20. So after about, let me see, 7.5, 8 hours, we're back at the beginning of the last Soufriere trail. Well, we could have gotten back a lot faster, but we had to go at the pace of the slowest person. I won't say who that person is, but I just want to thank these good folks from Fancy for allowing me to tag along and to apologize for the inconvenience that my presence might have caused. But they're a really wonderful group, and I was happy to have been here with them hiking La Soufriere for my first time since the eruption of April 2020. This is Kenton Chance of Eyewitness News. Can you flip it over, let me see? The same, yeah. Why can't I see from here? Turn it over some more, down some more. No, I can't. We have to wait until the fog lifts a little. The wind is really high though. Yeah, thanks. We'll do it in a second.